Handoff play action to the sideline, and it's intercepted. His first pass of both halves.
The man coverage. They're playing cover one. So
first pass.
Deonte Banks, University of Maryland. He's a Terp. Coming to draft boards and a team near you, Crevonte. Another corner that could be a first round day one starter.
Absolutely. We've been talking throughout the profiles. This is probably the deepest position in the draft, and there's going to be some value for a lot of these guys in the later rounds. But I do think Deonte Banks is going to make it into the first round.
From Baltimore, as mentioned, went to Edgewood High School here and went to the Terps of College Park in Maryland. 6 foot, 197, 9 3/8 inch hands, 31 3/8 inch arms. Richard Jr., as I mentioned, one of the fastest guys in the draft, 4.3, 540, 1.49 10-yard split, 42-inch vertical, 11.4 broad jump as well. First season, 28 tackles, 1 interception, 2 PBUs, then 2020, 11 tackles, and 1 pass breakup, but only had 2 games because of a shoulder injury. But 2022, he broke out 8 PBUs, 38 tackles, and an interception as well. Deonte Banks, Crevonte.
Hometown kid, right? We love it. We love it when they make it, man. And he has the opportunity to make it. So Deonte Banks, he has experience in a wide variety of coverages, so he's pretty versatile when it comes to man or zone. Great size, length for outside corner. Does a good job sliding laterally to mirror receivers. Physical, press cover, and press man. Very fluid, very smooth. Reminds me of Gonzalez in that sense. Being able to swivel from his back pedal to being able to run. Yeah, he's pretty good. I think he probably ranks around 4 in the class, but depending on who you talk to. Now on the flip side, top end speed not great. Top end speed is not great. I know you was reading off his stats. Production in the passing game is not great, and it leaves a lot to be desired. And sometimes he could be inconsistent with his technique. And also, pretty much the same thing for Joey Porter Jr. I said picks, and I have a question mark. It is significantly harder to get those type of stats from as a cornerback, because that's pretty much your only stat. You got PBUs, tackles, and interceptions. But those interceptions is your moneymaker. Though that's what's going to separate you. Being able to get your hands on the ball is what's going to separate you from the other guys in your cornerback class. So that's not many concerns, but that is one of them.
I'm thinking when we get to maybe around 20 with the Seahawks, Chargers at 21, Ravens at 22, that's where you could see Banks go. I would love to see him as a Raven. Yep. Personally, or even if the Ravens could trade back to like 24, 25, pick him up.
Yeah, and I think he would still be there, because again, I wish I could see every team's big board to see how they break down these corners and what they value, because I mean, it's not much difference between these corners. Like, we're really splitting after Gonzalez and after Witherspoon. I think we're splitting hairs with that second tier group. I think we're splitting hairs. So I'm very interested to see how teams big board lays with these cornerbacks.
Yeah, that's why I'm a proponent of the Ravens trading back maybe 4 or 5 spots. They don't have a second round pick. Get that second round pick, you still can get a top 5 corner or a top 5 receiver, and you still pick up that second round pick to get
Absolutely.
whatever position you don't get. And we know how the Ravens operate. Pro comp.
James Bradbury.
He just got paid last year. And did he sign this offseason? I think he signed. Did he sign somewhere, or was he back? He went from the Giants to Philly. Does Philly still have him? I know it was a 1-year deal.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Philly re-signed him because it was a 1-year deal.
Yeah,
and it was crazy because it was him and Darius Slay. Darius Slay kind of fake left, and then now he's back. So the Eagles are intact. So that sucks for me as a Commanders fan.
almost was a Raven.
Almost. I heard almost.
But then you get Slay, you probably don't get Odell. Then we're probably having to draft a receiver, and I think you can get a starting corner at 22 to 30, maybe. You can get a starting corner because there's guys
Absolutely.
we may not talk about, but that are going to fall, that are going to be good. So Deonte Banks, local guy. So if he does fall to the Ravens, I'd be cool with it.
And also, he's a local guy. We love homegrown, like from Baltimore, went to Maryland, and comes back to play for Baltimore. I think that would be a great feel good story.
Deonte Banks from the Terps to possibly a local team here in Baltimore or Maryland, but an NFL team near you. More draft profiles coming your way on the Flex On Podcast.